twins?
So about 1 month into my long distance relationship with Brittany,
Which started because you met her on an airplane.
Correct.
All right.
So I was actually in Texas visiting Brittany over Christmas. We went to San Antonio for 3 or 4 days over the Christmas break to celebrate. When we got back, her twin sister, who I was already warned hated me, Brittany basically said, the minute you walk into the house, Briana Deane is going to call the cops on you. And she told me, you may want to record this to protect yourself. The only reason I have the recording of Briana Deane making that false rape accusation is because Brittany told me. So I walked into the house with Brittany, and exactly what Brittany said happened. Briana immediately called the police. The police came over, and she made 3 false allegations, one of rape.
Now, if he would have raped you, as you say, he would have a protective order against him, and he wouldn't be allowed within so many feet of you.
One of theft and one of assault.
Even though he assaulted me?
Assaulted
When
you,
did he
Briana?
assault you?
Right before Christmas and just now upstairs in the bedroom.
Briana, you
Grabbed
are.
something out of my hand.
You can't lie to a cop just because.
My father's on the phone. I mean, he was there on the phone.
He grabbed something out of your hand?
Yes, he was taking our modem. He's trying to connect.
Briana, that's my modem. That's my modem, and he didn't. I watched him.
Done, so
She came into my.
You tell me
it's
no
my
matter what he does
room.
in my home, he's not on the lease.
Grabbing something out of your hand is not assault.
In that recording, Brittany then quickly turns around and says to the police officer, my twin Briana
Briana, you
Grabbed
are.
something out of my hand.
You can't lie to a cop just because.
is lying. The police officer then takes me and Brittany outside. Brittany says to the police officer, there's something
She's something goes really, really deep.
emotionally wrong with my sister. And then the police officer says to both of us, protect yourself. You heard what she is saying in there. You may want to protect yourself.
Very sad that my own twin would call the cops. Very, very sad.
You just might, you've heard what she said. You might want to...
He was helping me bring in my
I'm
bag.
terrified of this woman. I mean, she slammed her hand on the door 5 days ago. She's
So we
currently
left.
on
He's
drugs.
helped me carry my bag. We let her have the house to
Terrified.
herself for Christmas. He's helped me carry my bags, and she calls you guys. I can't believe it. Very
Well,
sad.
like
You
I
talked to her
explained...
yet?
Yeah, I talked to all both of
Very,
them.
very sad.
I explained that they're both on the lease so they can have... If she invites him in, that's her right. But, she's making accusations, so it's something that you have to decide, is it a good idea for you to be here? Because then she's going to make maybe a false report or some other solution.
Well, we would probably have to take action if it was a false report.
But then it's, who has any sort of proof and...
Right. Very sad. Just unreal. Sorry.
So everyone knew that Briana Deane was trying to make a false accusation of rape. The rift happened when I tried to work with her and the family and the father to kind of patch up the relationship, the damage there, and they refused to. They continued to threaten me. The dad started to threaten me, and they just continued to abuse me and beat me down. So I started talking. I started speaking about the sexual abuse I endured at Brittany Deane's hands. And then I talked about the threats I got from their father. And then I talked about the false accusation of rape that Briana Deane made. That was what started this. Because I released that video of Briana Deane making a false rape statement to a police officer, they immediately, the same day, went to the magistrate in Amherst, told the magistrate that I live in Virginia, work in Virginia, have family in Virginia, and visit Virginia. And that was enough for the magistrate to say, yes, here is a preliminary protective order ex parte for you. And that was the start of it. They then used that as a weapon. So now they would go online and say stuff like, Scott is a rapist, Scott is this. They would tag me online as well, something I'm not allowed to do. But they're allowed to do it. They can get away with it. So they did. They hide behind that piece of paper. So I basically went to jail because they didn't like the message that was out there. It was counter to their I'm a good little Mormon girl message. In reality, here was a recording that showed the Deane twins for exactly who they were. The first time ever that this has happened to them. And since then, they've been making mistake after mistake after mistake. And I've been there to document this. Eventually this will get out. People will know about this stuff. Farmville and Amherst, those are small cities. Everyone knows them because of their behavior in the courtroom.